Hello everyone and welcome to Retro Brick Reviews, where today we'll be taking a look at these recently revealed LEGO Minecraft Brickheadz. These two figures, being Steve and a Creeper, will come packaged together for $20. They will release in August of 2018 and will be a Target exclusive set. The first of these two Brickheadz is, of course, Steve, the main character you play as in Minecraft, and this guy looks quite strange. We'll start with the head, because that is really where most of the problems lie. Starting with the front, I think it's a bit odd that he doesn't have square eyes. I mean, the Creeper does, and this is Minecraft. I think he should have had square eyes. I don't know, but also I think it's a bit odd I think the nose and beard look a bit odd. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't really fit with the Brickhead style in my opinion. Like, I think the nose could work, but I think they should have just skipped on the beard. I don't know, but yeah, also, I mean, like, it's kind of odd how Steve is naturally a character whose head is literally a cube, yet LEGO decided to give him ears. I mean, it's bad enough when they give ears to Brickheadz based off of minifigures, but I mean, come on. Steve does not have ears. And also, I'm not a fan of the studs on top of his head. Instead of using just a 4x4 plate, could they not have just put two 2x4 tiles? Would that have been so ridiculously difficult? But, yeah. Luckily, those are all pretty easy things to remedy. I mean, for the most part, I mean, not really the whole nose and beard thing, but, like, you can just take off the ears and replace the top with just a couple of tiles, so it's not the worst thing, just a couple of nitpicks, but, the body of Steve is alright. You can see that we have a print for the bottom of his shirt with a bunch of pixels on it, and I don't think that looks very good. Like, I'm not sure if I'll be getting this set. If I do, though, I will definitely be flipping that brick around, so it just has the straight blue design without the pixels, because, I don't know, I just think they look really bad, and they don't get the intended idea. And I didn't even know what that intended idea was. I just know that this looks really bad. But anyway, you can see that Steve does have short sleeves, and in one hand he is holding an iron sword. I would have liked to get maybe a brick built tool for him, since, I mean, this is a Brickhead, so the normal Minecraft tools look quite a bit too small here. I would think it would have been cool to see maybe LEGO's take on a brick built sword, but oh well. But yeah, and then he just has purple pants. It's a thing. So yeah, overall, I think Steve is kind of mediocre. I mean, he's very simply built, which he should be, but I feel as though they did mess up on a couple of details. Not the biggest fan of this guy. I can sort of see why there's so much hate for him. However, a Brickhead that I can't see why there's any hate for is the Creeper, which has to be one of my favorite Brickheadz LEGOs released thus far. Well, I mean, again, releasing. Why is it that there are so many good Brickheadz being revealed recently? The Harry Potter ones, Luke and Yoda. I mean, this is great. Now we have this Creeper, and this guy does look very simple, but unlike Steve, he also looks very good. Starting off with the head, he doesn't have ears. I mean, like, we still do have the thing with the studs on top, but again, that's easily fixable. But yeah, I mean, like, I think the face looks perfect for a Brickhead. He has square eyes, which he needed, and I feel as though the mouth does work here, since unlike Steve's beard, which, I mean, honestly, in the modern interpretation versions of the Steve skin, the beard is basically not even there, so it just seems weird to have it there, but the mouth of a Creeper, I mean, like, the Creeper face is pretty much the most iconic thing in Minecraft, so you need the mouth. And for all intents and purposes, I feel as though the Creeper mouth is one of the mouths on the Brickheadz that work. Like, obviously, it varies a lot on some Brickheadz that have mouths it really doesn't work on, but some do. like this guy, and I think he looks very good. I mean, yeah, I mean, the body is very chunky, but it has to be. I mean, it's just a 4x4 thing, and I like it. It looks very chibi. And then obviously the legs are designed in a walking pose. I'm curious to see if they can actually pose at all, or if you have to have it in this walking pose. It'll be interesting to see. I'm guessing it's eternally in a walking pose, which is fine, and it does look very nice. And I do like that print for the feet. See, overall, Steve is mediocre, but you could definitely improve him with just a couple of design changes, such as removing the ears and putting tiles on top of the head, and maybe trying out something brick built for the accessory. I don't know, and flipping around the pixels on his shirt. The creeper, I feel, is pretty much perfect, though. Will I be getting this set? I don't know. I mean, if I do, it's pretty much entirely for the creeper.